Hi, Shauna Holt with Fit for the Life. And in my opinion, if there's one thing that you can do to have better overall health, it's to get better quality sleep. Today is How to Get More Sleep, Part 5, Getting Your Room Ready. It's Part 5 in my series. I'll be sharing different tips to set the stage for a great night's sleep. The first thing is the temperature. We've had our central air unit stop working a few different times, and it was always in the upper 90s or above when it happened. And I cannot sleep when I'm not cool. I don't know if you're the same way. If you are, give me a thumbs up. I can remember tossing and turning practically all night. Well, come to find out, the recommended temperature that your room should be in for optimal sleep is between 60 and 68 degrees. I personally now have a window air conditioner in my bedroom window that I run most of the year, plus a bedside fan because you never know, just in case it goes out again. So your body is supposed to drop in temperature before sleep. But people with insomnia have a higher temperature right before sleep. And I know it wasn't that long ago, about 3 months or so, it was like clockwork at about 11 o'clock at night. If I hadn't headed to bed yet, I would just get hot flashes. And but it was strange that it was always at the same time of night. And I also had quite a bit of sleep issues at the time too. So something that will help the process of getting the temperature lowered is to have a warm bath about 1.5 to 2 hours before bed. And you would think that that is defeating the purpose, but after you've had the bath and it was warm, your body's having to cool itself. So it'll dramatically cool and start that process of being ready to sleep. And if you've ever had, given your kids baths at night and noticed how much they slept well. The next thing is to turn out the lights. It's suggested that you sleep in the dark, and I mean complete darkness. This means to cover, turn around, remove things from your room that'll shine even a little bit of light. I have to cover the time that blinks on our cable box. It doesn't look that bright, but in a few minutes after being in bed, it seems like it's shining the whole room. The Sleep Smarter book said that not even an eye mask will help because your skin is taking in the light, and it's sending signals to your brain of the light interference. So it also suggests getting blackout curtains, which we did do that to cover any porch or street lights that are shining in. And then, of course, it goes into a lot more depth about how artificial lights affect our body when we're in it 24/7. But a couple of things that stood out to me was the research that they had found that it contributed to eyesight issues in children that slept with a nightlight. And it also increases the aging faster in adults. The next thing is to add a plant. Now, plants are known to absorb air pollution. So adding one to your bedroom will improve your sleep by improving your air quality that you're breathing. I'm the worst at taking care of plants. If they don't cry or yell or interrupt or make noises, I tend to forget about it. So when I read this book about 6 months ago, I went out and bought a plant. And, I kept it alive for a couple of months. Then it didn't get watered, or I didn't move it to the sunlight enough, or probably both. But it died. So I need to go get another plant and try again. But the sleep book does have bonus resource guide of what plants are best and where to find them. And if you have a pet, you'll want to do a little research too on what plants should not be around your pets. Noises. Now, whether you have loud neighbors, a snoring spouse, or pets, Noises are an obvious factor that'll waken you up at different times during your sleep. And there's only so much you can do besides kicking them out of your bedroom. So I have a sleep machine next to my bed. It plays a variety of different sounds, while I'm asleep. But it is said that the sound of water is soothing and will help you sleep. I know that many people have said that they sleep better when it rains. I usually run my machine on rain or the ocean waves. It does have a timer, so you can just use it to help you fall asleep, or you can keep it on all night to help drown out the night sounds. And I included a link to the sleep machine that I have from Amazon in my blog post. Now, dressing for sleep. Now, you may wear pajamas or just a comfy shirt. Whatever you wear can help or hurt your sleep quality. It should be something that's loose-fitting, cool, and not preventing you from tossing and turning in the bed. Of course, sleeping in your birthday suit would work. I shared a post a while back. It was probably around the time of breast cancer awareness. But it was mentioned also in the book that sleeping in a bra actually ups your risk for breast cancer. So definitely take that off before you go to sleep. Your sleeping position. There's a wide variety of sleep positions, and they even have names like starfish. But usually, we just say that we're a side, back, or stomach sleeper. In the Sleep Machine book, in the Sleep Smarter book, there were pros and cons to all three ways. But it did suggest ways to make each position better for your body and your sleep. So if you're a back sleeper, it was recommended to skip the pillow and let your head rest on the mattress. If you're a stomach sleeper, it also recommended sleeping without a pillow, with your head resting on the mattress. But it said to place a pillow underneath your stomach and hip area to help with your lower back. And it's also a good idea to lift one knee instead of keeping both legs straight. That was if you're a stomach sleeper. This will help keep the pressure off of your back too. If you're a side sleeper like me, it's recommended to use a pillow, but one that keeps your head and neck all in line with your spine. Also, using a pillow between your knees will help alleviate any back pain. I use a big body pillow for that. Back pain issues can also be related to the quality of the mattress that you're sleeping on. If you sink too much into the mattress, or if it's rock hard, you won't get good quality sleep, and you'll have back pain in the next morning. But there's much more information on mattresses and the effects on your health in the book if you want to check it out. I did ask a friend a couple of weeks ago for a recommendation on a side sleep pillow that was actually worth the money. And she recommended one called I Love My Pillow. And I put a link to that pillow in my blog post as well, if you're a side sleeper. Now, some of the ideas that I've been sharing in my sleep series has been from a book called Sleep Smarter by Shawn Stevenson. If you're interested in reading the book, it has a lot more science and other tips that I haven't been mentioning. I've included the link to the book in my blog post. If you have any tried and true tips that you get better sleep, please share them in the comments. And if you have any questions that you'd like me to look up, I have one more part in this series that I'll be doing tomorrow night. And that's about it. I hope to see you tomorrow night, and you have a great night.